take a video, so you're all good. This is my first time ever seeing an outdoor unit here, so. Yes.
There you got your two whistles. At a road crossing, it's two longs, a short, and a long. Normal direction of traffic. Single track, it's that way of either direction. Sometimes you have to reverse. I don't know what they use then. That wasn't my department, know that. So the oil pick the Titusville River on down. You can't hear over there, it's all the way. We will be crossing Oil Creek 4 times by the time we get down to the Wren Farm. So when you're near the creek, either side, keep looking out. You might see an eagle or something flying. And I am upset with McDonald's down here. They're remodeled, and they took Ronald McDonald away from the bench that used to sit out there.
Chassis system
Kids
caboose.
can't see him anymore. We have been donated that old Amtrak car, but I don't know when. I'll be gone before they get it. It's really a mess. You'll be seeing two smaller engines. There's one right here,
Switchers.
75 our engine.
Switch up.
You got two coaches here, then you'll have another engine, 85. They're sisters.
The Oil Creek and Titusville Railroad through the world. As you ride the train, you'll hear how oil provide this railroad, this valley, and your life forever. You'll travel to a time before gasoline-powered auto.
We are having trouble with the systems here because Verizon is going through with a 5G system and it's affecting our frequencies on our radios.
Here to the history.
Awesome here.
No, Verizon never get done. I had a telephone pole hit up in front of my place back 1st of November. And the landline telephone cable come down and it's still laying in the neighbor's yard. They don't care. They don't have maintenance. They don't care. If I go and cut that and get it out of there, they don't know me for stealing it. Folks, on the left side of the train is where this fence is, where the original passenger station stood.
During the train, please take your camera along to photograph the beautiful views of the Oil Creek Valley from the open car.
They mentioned the open car. I advise you, if you want to go up the open car, do it on the trip down. Coming back, you suck it in and the diesel exhaust off this engine. I know better now.
The present depot was used as a Pennsylvania freight station until it was converted into a feed mill in the 1960s. You will cross Oil Creek over 2 bridges on the way to Drakewell Museum. In the 1860s, the creek was covered with a skim of oil leaking from barges and flatboats. Petroleum was carried to Oil City and down the Allegheny River to Pittsburgh, where it was refined into kerosene. Today, the creek is a vast trout fishing area. And our first stop for for the train. The museum marks the site where the oil industry began. When this famous oil boom in 1859, the well-caught speculators to buy land in a run. The Oil Creek Valley. Please
That white house we just passed back there, just on this side of the house with the flamingos, that lady passed away a week ago. Right. 101 years old. She was always out there waiting for the last 20 years of it. She was there Wednesday, she died on a Friday. On Marmar, she was not there.
We'll soon be stopping at our Drakewell station to pick up some more people.
She was our ambassador. Welcome people in there. She'd always be out waving at everybody on the train.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
So we come in on Wednesday, the following week. They just have Mission yard.
Boom started.
Everybody got off train, closed it up, and we went up, paid our respects, and we come back.
It
It
started.
made the family feel good.
A few more safety reminders. If you have cell phones or cameras, please hang on to them. If they're dropped off the train, either out a window or off the open car, we cannot and will not stop to pick them up. I guess you'll be going for a walk later.
3 years ago, some woman from Michigan did that with an iPad. She thought we were going to stop. I don't know if she walked in after it or not. You were told, well, pay attention.
Alcohol, no smoking, and no vaping.
I've got them on the coaches in the restrooms. I have to be in the next car. 2 mics because I have to do it when I talk 2 cars. I can smell it. Rapped on the door. I said, put that cigarette on. And they smell it anymore. We come in a couple times, the younger generation, lighten up their vaporizer thing, what they call it. I'm not a smoker, so I don't know what it is. But I think a lot of the COPD from my brother and them smoked. My brother Dave
Park.
smoked 4 packs a day at one time. Can you imagine what that would cost? That's what, $32 today, $8 a pack? Of course, he's a banker.
Children, take them by the hand. We don't want anyone falling today and getting hurt.
With 11 siblings, you had to learn to be a little bit off key, I guess you'd call it sometimes, off kilter. Because everybody's always picking with each other. So I always learned, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. And Don, Dave can't take it. He was in a place down gated area down around Zillinople. And a mutual friend of ours was down there, and he was getting on Dave quite a bit. Dave got mad, walked the whole perimeter of that, and left him there. That's how mad he got. We're going over the DAV railroad bed right about now. There it is. There it is. When we get down here to drink well, just before the caretaker's house, you will see some brown wooden vats. They would be like the ones they would haul on the flat carts inside the pillar for the parking lot. It's called a Dinsmore cart. They didn't have covers like this they have today. All they had was a big ring. The guys had to stand in there, line them up, drop the pin down in. So there's probably quite a few people crushed with that. Because it happens today. Somebody's out there and knuckles the line right, you go set it, train come rolling in off of a hump or something, in hump yards, lining up trains. That's it. Now, you youngins here, we're going to be riding on air. You can't see anything outside the car. There's no railings on the bridge. I didn't like these ones. When I had to walk track. Every 3 months you had to walk your tracks. Right here. You don't even see the bridge when you look down. No. Outside that pillar for the parking lot down here, for the museum, there's a big gear. There's like a pulley on the side of it for the belt. On top of that gear is 2 rings. They're offset. It's called an eccentric gear. They would hook rods on that with a clevis, grab through the hole in the side of the steel building powerhouse or gear house, run on carriers up to the pump jacks out in the woods. Down below Petroleum Center on the left side of the train, you will see such a house. There's 5 rods coming out of the north side, 2 coming over toward the track. There's a big wood vat there. These folks will put their bike on up here, going right down and come back. That's the wrong way to do it, folks. You're 1.5% grade coming uphill from down Petroleum Center for 9.5 miles. So it's better off, get on down to Petroleum Center, you'll pay one-way fare. It's a little cheaper, you pay $5 to put your bike on. There's some more bikes going on. There's your big gear I was talking about. You look out through some of this yard here, there's another gear over across the driveway. This is a flat car. Down in the wheat or park down in here, near the picnic table, you'll see a single cylinder gas engine. That would be in that steel house, run off the gas of the well, and the belt running that big gear. The clock bridge is called the Heisman Bridge. You've heard of John Heisman, the football trophy?
On the road crossing.
So that Sickle built a pipeline down the opposite bank of the creek to the railroad. He beat the railroad by 1 month. Then he didn't have to put a pump on it, so it was all gravity. Coming back, 50 feet up on the hillside up there in that road, there is a set of steps. Top edge of the V, you will see a well cases come out. And you sink them in through a well to work the water right. And they figured closer to the water, closer to the oil. There's another foundation on the bank here. That is a replica of the way it used to be. 4 years ago, we were down here and they were putting on the street, changed out timbers and that. We do come out to FRA administration. Speed restriction, 8 mile an hour in that bridge coming in the crossing. FRA is sitting right here at radar, checking our speeds. See, we are freight and Petroleum Center was it? A guy named George Bissell, the founder of Central Petroleum Company, built his office here. He was there's 3 churches: a Methodist church, a Presbyterian church, and a Catholic church. There was a school, library. See this board right here, this bush sticking up, sign on it. There's a little cable coming out. They pull that. Hold on, folks, we're stopping. The arm would come out horizontal.
We need to get adjusted at the deck in order to unload bikes and passengers. Everyone in a seat. If you are on the open car, hold on. Please take a seat. Any seat will do. Doesn't have to be the seat you came down on. And then remain seated until we are heading south again. Our next stop will be Rin Farm Station. At the Rin Farm Station, we take a break of about a half an hour. And anybody can get off the train. You don't have to, but you can.
I will. We're going to get my pay.
Stay in your seats while we are here at Petroleum Center.
I quit making anybody ice cream cones, so I had to switch. I get 5 tickets for snacks. That's my pay. But I got the gift of gab, so I come in here and jack my jaws anyway. There's quite a few saloons here, and a few houses with no review. When we pull out, you will see a dirt road on the right side of the train. That goes up over the hill and goes out to Cherry Tree. Up on top of the hill where Ben Hogan had his saloon. The boxer. He was quite the character. So he got religion. Then he was working, and when he died, he was working with White Elm Movie Organization.
Send just blew some fire a little bit ago. You can see some flame from it a bit earlier. Hope nothing bad happens on the way back now.